Welcome to Applied English class with Nehemiah. In today's class, we'll be looking at the use of have, has, and had. Have is the plural form of the verb. So we have is the plural form of the verb. Have is the plural form of the verb have, has, and had. Has is the singular form of the verb have, has, and had. Then had is the past tense. That's the past tense of have and has. I take that again. Have is the plural form of the verb have, has, and had. While has is the singular form of the verb have, has, and had. Had is the past tense of those, three of those. Now, we have this verb is collectively called the anomalous verbs. They are known as the anomalous verb. Now, let's say we have a table. At this table, we have some persons, singular person, subject. We have some persons. And then we have the present tense. And then we have the past tense. Now, do we say for the first person singular subject, the first person singular subject, we have I. Do we say I have or I has? What's the right answer there? The right answer is I have. Now, what's the past tense for I have? I had. Then we move to the second person singular subject. The second person singular subject, you. Now, do you say you have or you has? Well, the answer is you have. And then the past tense is you had. All right, we go to the third person singular subject, where we have he, we also have she, we also have it. All right, what do we say? Do we say he has or he have? For instance, do we say she dash 2 pencils? She dash 2 pencils. Do we say A, she have 2 pencils? Or do we say B, she has 2 pencils? Of course, this will be in the small letter. Small letter. I mean the H there. Okay? So do we say she have 2 pencils or she has 2 pencils? For the third person singular subject, you use has. So he has, and the past tense is had. So she has, and the past tense is had. Then it has, and the past tense is had. Of course, the correct answer will be she has 2 pencils. She has 2 pencils, not she have 2 pencils. All right, so we'll move to the next one. Let me give you another question. Let's say Tunde dash a car. Tunde dash a car. Is it Tunde have a car or Tunde has a car? Well, Tunde is the third person singular subject. So because Tunde is the third person singular subject, the answer will be Tunde has a car. So we don't say Tunde have a car. Rather, we say Tunde has a car. All right, let's go to the first person plural subject. For the first person plural subject, we have we. And then, do we say we has or we have? of course, is we have. Past tense, we had. Then we go to the second person plural subject, which is you. Of course, it remains you have, you had. Then we go to the last one, which is third person plural subject. For the third person plural subject, we have they. Now, do we say they has or they have? Of course, is they have. And in past tense, they had. Now we have looked at this table. We have seen the use of have, has, and had according or relative to first person, second person, third person, singular subject, first person, second person, third person, plural subject. Now, we go to the functions of have, has, and had. What are the two major functions of has, have, and had? One is the function of have, has, and had. Number one, we have the possessive function. Number two, we have timekeeping function. Okay, let's pay attention to the first one. What's the first one? Possessive function. So let's put it down on the board. In possessive function, have, has, and had functions as a main verb. They function as a main verb to illustrate ownership or containment of something. And take that again. For the possessive function of have, has, and had, the three of those functions as a main verb to illustrate, to express ownership or containment of something. Let me give you an example. Let's say the family of Nehemiah dash a car. The family of Nehemiah dash a car. We have option number A, have. Option number B, has. This should be in the small letter. All right. The family of Nehemiah have a car, has a car. What's the correct answer? I want you to look at that question. If you look at the style of writing for the English style of writing, American style of writing, for the American English, you use has. All right? Because the family is seen as a collective noun, and then it attracts a singular verb. Okay, the family is seen as a collective noun, so it attracts a singular verb. This is for the English style of writing. The family of Nehemiah has a car. But for the British style of writing, this is for the, let's write it there, the American English. Now, for the British style of writing, we'll have the family of Nehemiah have. It will change to have, not has now, have a car. Now, this is the British English. Why? Because in British English, we are considering each member of that family. In British English, we are considering individual member of that family. So we have the family of Nehemiah have a car. If you are in West Africa, Nigeria, for instance, you use the family of Nehemiah, you use have, because it is breathing or breathing that colonized Nigeria. So we're using have. But meanwhile, in American English, this is correct. Let's go to another example. The house. The house dash 2 bedrooms. The house dash 2 bedrooms. Have or has. What's the answer? The house dash 2 bedrooms. Now, 2 bedrooms is plural form, all right? But we have house. The house there is a singular subject. The house dash 2 bedroom. The answer there is has. The house has 2 bedrooms. Just like the former example we gave you. We said that she or he has 2 pencils. All right? She has 2 pencils. We told you that have, has, and had can perform the possessive function in that they function as the main verb to illustrate ownership or containment of something. For this one, it's illustrating ownership. She has 2 pencils. That's illustrating ownership. For this one, the house there is singular. What if I put houses? Let me write again. Let me write somewhere here. What if I say the houses dash 2 bedrooms? What if I say the houses dash 2 bedrooms? Is it have or has? Well, we have houses, which is a plural form. So it will attract the plural verb, have. The houses have 2 bedrooms. Now, let's go to the next function, which is timekeeping function. Let me fill up the board. For the timekeeping function, have, has, and had functions as an auxiliary verb or a helping verb. They function as an auxiliary verb or a helping verb. And in that function, they illustrate and establish the tenses. What I mean is this. The have, has, and had functions as an auxiliary verb or an helping verb to illustrate timing, and establish perfect tenses. Now, what are the perfect tenses that we have? Number one, we have the present perfect tense. We have the past perfect tense. We have the future perfect tense. Now let's deal with the first one. The first one is the present perfect tense. Now, how do we illustrate that? For the present perfect tense, let's call this A. Let's call this B. Let's call this C. So we're dealing with A. For the present perfect tense, we use have or has plus a participle verb, a past participle verb. Now, for the past perfect tense, we use had plus a past participle verb. Let's give you one example. For the present perfect tense, we can have the word like have finished, have finished, has has eaten, has finished. This is a past, this is a present perfect tense. Has eaten. This is a present perfect tense. What of past perfect tense example? Let's give you an example. Okay, this is the example here, over here. 1, 2. Now we have had visited. Now, had visited. This is a past perfect tense. Had visited. Let's talk about the future perfect tense. We want to give you a question. I want to give you a question. Please make a sentence or make an illustration with the past with the past perfect tense. Sorry, this is present, not past. All right, this is present perfect tense. From A here, this is past perfect tense. So we give you the question. Make a statement or make a sentence with the past perfect tense and the present perfect tense. Drop the answer in the comment section. So please don't confuse it. Present perfect tense, past perfect tense. This is for the present, this is for the past. All right. Now we have, the next thing is the future perfect tense. For the future perfect tense, you add will. Let me change my pen. Okay, we have will and have plus have, then plus past participle verb. Okay, now this is for the positive